You're listening to the Idiot's Catalog.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome back to the Idiot's Catalog podcast. I am one of your hosts, Leland Long.
I'm another host, Charlie Dawson.
And I'm the third host, Ethan Mead.
Man,
That's right. We just worked that out off camera. That I'm the third host.
If I had an invention for every time that joke was pulled on this podcast.
Oh,
It's funny. It's like every guest we've had has never done a podcast where the hosts say their names.
Okay.
Our guest this week, Ethan Mead, everybody.
I'm the guest.
Hey.
Yeah. Cat's out of the fucking bag, I suppose. I'm the guest the whole time.
What's up, Ethan? How are you?
Hey, man. I actually want to start off this invention podcast with a quick invention.
Well, all right.
This invention... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we actually have a different structure now.
We got a segment that we do before inventions.
Which
Okay,
is
my
where-
invention's not real. It's a joke.
Okay,
So
hit us with your
Yeah, hit
joke
us with your-
invention.
It's...
Yeah, good thing this guy's not a host. That'd be a nightmare.
But the sentiment behind the invention is very real. And the
Why do you
invention...
put sentiments behind something? You put it on something.
Sentiment?
What are you, a chef?
Yeah. What are you, a fucking stack chef? The way you order things. But the invention is... The invention...
put pepperonis behind the
behind the pizza. You put it, yeah.
Guys, come on. The heat was on Ethan, not me. What the heck?
The invention is the forgiving friends.
Oh, I see.
These are friends who they accept you for all of your many flaws. Like sometimes you have 2 apple ciders at the bar and you forget that you asked specifically to move something to a later date.
Wait, you asked?
And they were accommodating. No, I said, you said 6:30 and I said earlier 5:30 and then you said Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then I assumed, 6:30, we're back at 6:30.
Is that why you were here on Sunday at 6:30?
I was here. That's why I threw little pebbles at Leland's windows.
You held up a boombox playing past episodes.
yeah.
It's okay, buddy. It's good. You've been on the podcast before, right?
Yeah, I'm a repeat offender. I keep inventing.
Do you think they have boom boxes like that are like Bluetooth compatible but just giant?
Yeah.
Hold over your shoulders.
Yeah.
There's a huge Spotify button on it. You just slam it and it plays a part of a podcast.
Nice. A part of our podcast.
Yeah, any
segment
part.
1.
Yeah.
You don't even control a podcast
Yeah.
either.
Speaking of segment 1, Ethan, we have a segment on the podcast now where we go over moments where we felt like an idiot. And if you don't have any, that's
This
fine.
seems directed towards him now. Wasn't it?
We just started it now. And
You're jerking me.
I got one. I think Charlie's got one.
Yeah, I got a
If you want
spice.
time to think while we do ours.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Please lead
I got a
off.
quick one, Leland. You want me to start?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, mine's quick and easy. I was with a friend today, and this friend sometimes buys me clothes. It's a weird relationship.
Sugar daddy, huh?
Yeah.
What do they
She's-
do the rest of the time?
I have to send her pictures of my feet, and it's a her. What a twist in the
That
story.
is funny.
Oh, don't do that on the mic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it comes in like loud hits.
Obviously. Yeah. When you hit the mic, it makes like sort of a hitting sound into the recorder.
So you're with a friend, they buy you
They
clothes.
buy you clothes
Yeah, so she
sometimes.
But
bought-
only sometimes.
Only
Yeah.
sometimes. So she bought me a new shirt today, and she gave it to me, and it was obviously too big. I tried it on. She said, "That's too big." And I went, "No, it's great," because I'm scared to say anything else. And
So wait, you were afraid to agree
Yep.
with this person who's already identified the shirt as too big.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was, because I didn't want her feelings to be hurt. Even though she already agreed or identified it was too big. So I
Right.
said, "No, it's great." And then in my head, I'm like, "Well, I'll just never wear this shirt." And then we're hanging out tomorrow, and before I left today, she goes, "Hey, make sure to wear the new shirt tomorrow." So
No, you
Yeah.
have to wear the shirt
Tomorrow,
at least once.
I'm gonna
So
be-
you've
yeah.
you've robbed her of the ability to return the shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you're like, this
Yeah.
fits perfectly.
Yeah, I'm ripping the tag off immediately.
Damn.
Throwing it in the washing machine. No more tags.
And
nothing.
she's like, "Charlie, since you loved that ginormous shirt so much, I took all of your clothes to the tailor, and now they're all they're all double, triple XLs. Yeah, everything is now huge in your life."
Well, you know-
I don't know how they found the fabrics to increase the size of these
Yeah.
shirts, but they
of
did.
flannel, denim, jersey material.
That's like if you're in a restaurant and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I just realized that the chef burnt your steak."
Yeah.
And you're like, "No, no, no."
No, he didn't. It's like, "Oh, that's great. I burnt your coffee. I burnt your fork. Yeah, you're burnt. I burnt you.
I burnt
Yeah.
your fork.
I burned your fork.
Move my fork
Yeah.
back there.
Ouch.
That's
Yeah,
great.
so I felt like a real idiot's catalog when that happened.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I got one. Do you want to hear mine?
Leland, throw it at me hard.
So I was on a road trip for work this last weekend. I was going to Canada.
Where'd you go?
Canada. A little premature on that.
That was, I
No,
think that was
post-mature.
post-mature.
A little mature, I would say. It was perfectly
A little
mature.
accurately mature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Leland.
Wait, let me hit the mic some more. Sorry, keep going.
So I was coming back from Canada, and I got back into the city, and I was driving, and I took a wrong exit and ended up in my car in Port Authority bus terminal.
Ooh.
Just where all the buses are. And eventually I'm like, oh, there's no more cars around me. It's only buses.
Right.
And
Hey
I was
guys,
just,
I'm a bus.
yeah, I was just stuck in there, and I couldn't figure out a way out.
You just
and I
open your door, you're like, everyone get in, everyone get in.
Yeah.
We're a bus now.
This is the 3:30 to Toronto for 1.
So you were stuck.
I was stuck. I just had to ask a guy. I was like, hey, I got off at the wrong exit. How do I get out of here? And he's like, oh, just go through that way. And I got out, but it was just like that terrible feeling of like you only can go one way once you've made that exit, and it's only buses. And you're like, well, I have to see where the buses go now.
I love the idea of you sneaking in between two buses. Like, you put another car on top of your car and put a big trench coat around it.
A big bus trench coat.
And
Hello,
just sneak
buses.
in. Hello, hello, fellow buses.
buses, yeah.
It is me, bus.
Yeah.
Why is there a double-decker English bus trying to get into here? Oh, I got the wrong disguise.
You have glasses and a mustache.
Yes. Car
Just
man.
don't do bus face.
Yeah. Don't ever do bus face.
Don't do bus face.
No, that would be the worst.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be bad. You know, I think the moral of that, Leland, is sometimes I feel stuck and unfamiliar with the things that are going on around me, and whenever I reach out for help, I usually get it.
That's really.
Nice.
I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful on behalf of you. I think that you take for granted a lot of what we give you.
Yeah.
And I'm really stoked that you
just-
understand. yeah.
That turned into an insult. I take for granted the things you give me.
Yeah,
You do give me a lot, Ethan.
that's true, and you don't take them for granted. I think you're
Yeah.
very appreciative.
yeah. Ethan, have you ever felt like an idiot this past week?
I felt like an idiot a couple hours ago.
What happened?
I don't really want to talk about it.
No, tell us.
Okay, I was at
Don't
a.
bring it up on this talking medium and say I don't
I
want to
thought
talk
it would be
about
funny when the prompt calls that I talk about it, and I reference that it did happen, and then I'm like, I don't really want to get into it.
Yeah, sure.
I had to go. Can I be a little gross on your podcast?
Oh, yeah.
Poop. I had to poop.
You're gonna love my
nice.
inventions.
I had a I had to go poop, and I went into I thought it was a cafe. It was like a weed store, where they sell pot. And I went to one of the men sitting there who was chilling out smoking weed. It was like, "Hey man, is it cool if I go use your bathroom?" He said, "Yeah, go ahead." And I did. You know, I helped myself to some.
Sounds like he was tricking you with that one. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, go use
definitely
our
yeah.
bathroom.
And there was a huge piano dangling over
Big anvil.
Yeah, a bright red X marked toilet, and
He's like, little does he know, we have CBD infused toilet paper.
Yeah.
So.
and I got so high. No, the guy just knocked on the door. Was like, "Yo, you good?" After I took maybe an 8-minute poop, and the guy knocked on the door. Was like, "You good, fam?" And I'm like, "I'm shitting. I don't know if that's good. I'm fine.
I'm okay, but it's not the best I've
No,
ever
Yeah,
been.
no, I'm not
Call the
good.
fire department. I am not good.
I'm so bad. I got stuck. And then I made that sort of sound. He's just like, he wanted me to stop pooping in his toilet. I'm like,
So
no.
what happened?
So I got out and I was like, "Yo, I'm sorry, man. Like, I didn't realize you were gonna knock on the door."
I'm sorry for your actions.
Yeah, I never would have shat here if I knew you were gonna like try to come in, I guess. And then he was like, "No, you good, fam? You gonna buy something?" I was like, "No, not really. I was just gonna throw you $1. I thought it was kind of a pro bono shit that I was taking. I didn't think that there was gonna." And I
Pro bono, so you're not getting paid for it?
yeah. He was in my good graces.
Well, am I going to buy anything? What are you
No.
going to give me for the shit I left in here?
Oh well, now okay. So I guess the bill's coming due for all of us now because I just took a very orange poop in your toilet. And I like went to his. I'm like, "Dude, your buddy said I could use it." And I was like, "Yeah, I thought you were gonna buy something." And I was like, "No, all right. Well, now you're changing the story to fucking appeal to the big man here." I'm like, I was just gonna throw you $1 as like a thank you."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, there's a tip jar up front. Make sure you toss it in there." And then I was like, "All right." And I was like walking to the front door. He's like, "Yeah, make sure you leave that $1." And I was like, "I'm going to. I wasn't gonna gotcha and run away with my poop dollar." Yeah, I fully intended to give you this $1.
Poop dollar sounds like you wiped with the dollar.
Yeah, well, it was $1 for poop. You know what I mean? Like a coke nail. Doesn't mean like you did the nail like
Coke nail?
coke. It
What?
means that you use the nail to do coke.
What's a coke nail?
You don't know what a coke nail is? You don't know what a coke nail is?
I know what a coke nail is.
Oh, I don't.
It's a long, when you grow your fingernail out long. Pinkernail.
That's the fairy from Peter Pan. Pinkernail.
Ethan with the rips.
When you grow out your
Why are
pinky
we
nail,
meta for me?
so that you can like spoon
Cocaine.
cocaine and put it in your nostril.
Oh, I'm pretty unfamiliar with all that.
Fingernails?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Fingernails.
scooping.
Yeah, he's a boy.
Any sort of scooping.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's great.
Well, I'm
That
glad
was
we
great.
established that we're all dumb idiots.
I felt like a criminal. Yeah.
Oh.
Criminals. Yeah.
Poop grams.
Is that how big the poop was? You're like, this is illegal.
No, it was mere. It was a meager poop, honestly.
My poop, I had an orange poop this week.
Dude, crazy.
Nice.
It's because I drank all that orange dye. I'm
All right.
addicted to it. I'm addicted
all
to
right.
it. Leland.
If
out
you
of
don't
your
know-
weird ass.
This is an inventions-based podcast.
Inventions based podcast in my life.
We usually have the guests go first. Ethan, do you have any invention ideas you want to?
I'm not going to do any of your fucking la-di-da Broadway bullshit. I'm just going to get right to the point. Paint
Okay.
thickener.
Paint thickener.
Paint thickener.
What's our Broadway bullshit?
Oh, you're
Announcing
like,
the
oh,
segment.
so I had this idea, and then all of a sudden I was like, what if... I'm not going to do your pageantry. I'm not going to answer
Could
your
you
questions.
sing it at least?
Yeah. Could you?
And dance it? That's our Broadway bullshit.
Yeah.
Could you do it at the Lyceum Theater? On
I will
43rd
do it. I
Street?
will be green, but that's all I will do.
What's that mean?
I will be green.
Oh, like Wicked?
Like Wicked.
Mm.
Yeah.
Why is you get more aggressive the more love we show you?
I am not accustomed to keeping nice things. I try to make them go away. But the point is paint thickener.
Okay, paint
Oh,
thickener.
that's the invention.
That's
like,
my invention.
Like the opposite
Okay.
of paint thinner.
He's done it again, folks. He's sussed out the invention, the little play on words.
Can I say, I hate to get off topic, but you say you don't have a Brooklyn accent. You don't have a Brooklyn accent, but you have a Brooklyn reaction to everything.
I
Yeah.
have a
that
Brooklyn
make sense?
cadence.
Yeah.
I agree. But I don't know, man. I kind of just live my life if you deem that that's how I am. I'm whatever you need me to be. So
So I guess
go ahead.
my question would be first: what is? I've never understood what paint thinner is for. Is that just to make it less,
Yeah, I don't know
more
either.
viscous to put on the wall?
Yes.
So paint
Word.
thickener.
Paint thickener makes the paint almost like a sap consistency. It's virtually unusable.
So if you're like, I want to make this wall red and 3 inches thicker.
Yeah.
And also, I don't want to go in this room anymore.
I want to make sure this paint doesn't dry for 3 years.
Yeah.
I want to make sure bugs get caught in this paint.
Yeah. This is a nice black vibrating wall you have, Charlie. Oh, thank you. Thanks, paint thickener.
It sounds like you were on your way over here and you thought, what's a thing? Paint thinner, opposite of that.
Incorrect, man.
Really?
Disagree.
Okay.
It's almost like
So what
No,
would
this sounds like it's been a pain in his ass his whole
a
life.
paint in his
I
ass?
thought I was trying to think of ways I could scheme.
Well, you didn't like that?
That was awesome. That was
Hey, if I got a paint in my ass, I'd want it to be thick. You know, that's what I'm trying to get.
that was so clutch.
That's so clutch.
So clutch, dude.
You talk like you're on
That
a
was a-
Modern Warfare 2 online server.
That was a corner 3. No, I talk like I'm LeBron James.
Nice.
And
So, what would a paint thickener actually be used for?
can I just like say it?
Yeah, but don't Broadway it. You know, we don't want you to be this song and dance
I'm
guy.
gonna be like, oh, well, imagine if you will, there's a world where everyone's paint is too thin and they can't fit it in their car.
Damn,
no, it's just
you
like-
dirty with the act out.
I'm low-key schlumpy.
Imagine, if you will, if there's a world where everyone's paint is too thin and they can't fit it in their car. It's too thin to fit in their car, so you have to make it thicker.
It goes through the AC
It's
duct.
slipping
Man.
through. It's getting your car's way.
It's fun to watch people have to sing something and then just say words.
Yeah.
And you're like,
And
this
they
doesn't
realize-
make
yeah.
sense, but there's song going on.
I was hanging out with the ghost of Mia Faith Hammond, who I assume is dead in the podcast continuity.
No, she's just
Oh, she's alive?
she's working in our factory testing all the products. That's the lore.
She's fine.
She works 23-hour days.
Yes, she does.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, crazy hours.
That's great. And she has 1 hour to go,
Yeah.
which she medically must do or she will die. I was thinking of it's like a sort of a thing you can do to like get rent money off. is just like, oh, you said this was a 17,000 square foot apartment, but
It's 16,999.
it's 60. Yeah, because the paint of my walls is so thick that it's a physically smaller room.
You know, that'd be good for
Also, I reduced the square footage of the room by drastically because the paint walls are so jutting out from the wall.
I went to use my bathroom. I don't have a bathroom anymore. I have a door that leads to a red wall, which is wet and sticky. I like paint thickener.
Yeah,
me too.
I do think it would be good in situations where you've like punched a hole in the wall, specifically you with your temperament.
Yeah, you're
Am I angry?
Yeah, all the time.
And you got like a hole in the
I
drywall.
I am
go ahead,
angry.
Leland.
No, you talk about your
I
story.
was gonna say one time I hugged Ethan. He stabbed me repeatedly. He stabbed me with a knife repeatedly in the
That
chest.
is true. And I
I just tried to hug him.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I said I'm violent by nature. I have violent tendencies. You wouldn't get mad if you poked a bear and a fucking ripped your ribcage open. So
That's Brooklyn, baby.
that's Brooklyn, dude. Eat your sauce.
But yeah, like a place where you'd normally use spackle on
Yeah.
like drywall, it would
Yes.
be good to just have a
Ooh.
little paint thickener. You take a
Yeah.
little bit of the paint you're already using.
I hate inventing things that exist. It's very frustrating.
Spackle?
I've invented spackle, is what I've done.
No.
I've invented fucking
No one
caulk.
spackles
Listen.
their whole
Listen,
wall.
no, you haven't because
Yeah.
you spackle and then still have to paint over the spackle.
Yeah.
This will do both in one.
Yeah, you're right.
You know? So you
Yeah.
thicken the paint, it fills that
did.
hole.
Paint thickener.
Ethan's so volatile.
All right.
He's so-
You shit on me for trying to make sense
I'm
of
not
you.
making shit. Oh my god! I really think I have.
I'm just
have
kidding.
I
You're not
told-
shitting on
I
me.
am
You're
shitting on
good.
you.
We need to. I think we need to relax. It's like being around an animal where he can sense our aggression, and he's getting aggressive.
I
from
think.
it.
Do you guys go to the Ghostbuster slime from Ghostbusters 2?
It's
Who are
not
you
from
going to
the
call?
Ghostbunster.
Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
Ghost
yeah,
Bunster.
Ghost Monster.
Ghost-
Have you been in an injury? You're going to have to call Ghostbuster. I'm going to
Yeah.
get you out of
No, we
it.
were done. Have you been in an injury? Get me out of here!
Are you currently in an injury right now?
Someone else's injury. Ew, dude. It's red and sticky.
Please, Ghostbuster. I'm in someone's
Please,
leg
Ghostbuster.
wound right now. Get
Yeah.
me out of
Get me
here.
out of here. How big are you?
How big are you?
How big are you? You fit in that guy's fucking cut. Get out of there. I'm Ghost Monster.
All right. I like paint thickener. Charlie, do you got
Thank you.
do you got an invention you want to
Yeah.
You go ahead.
Bring on
Sean.
a-
fucking accurately sized shirt.
All right, bounce
Yeah. Yeah.
I got one. So
bounce it on that trampoline and let me smell it.
So it's election day today, folks. Go vote,
Mm.
unless you're a felon, in which case, still try. Just see
It's
what
less
they
heartbreak
do.
for all of us.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really sad watching the bus of felons get off at the poll place.
It's weird that they dropped them off
they're
Yeah,
there.
they take them from the prison.
You're like, go ahead, give it maybe this year it'll work.
So my invention, because I don't know who to vote for. Well, I do. I just how do I say this while being a good guy but also being honest? I'm scared to vote for the wrong person because who knows? Maybe I'll vote for someone, and then the next year I'll be like, yeah, he trafficked a lot of like dogs in from Asia or something. to
Sounds
be-
good.
Yeah, God forbid. God forbid.
Well,
We get the dogs out of Asia.
Whoa, Ethan.
What did I say?
It was the implication.
Oh, well, he said it was good first.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
So why would that be good, Leland?
Yeah.
Because it's much better to live here.
Why is it better to live here than Asia?
See, that's
Got a
why.
lot more dog treats here.
That's why he's my co-host, not you, because he can get out these pickles that I set up.
Put me in a pickle, I fucking dare you.
All right,
All
so
right, Israel, Palestine.
see, that's the thing is I'm scared to vote because maybe I vote for Israel and I meant to vote for Palestine. Like I'm just scared to vote. And so
It's
my
easy to mix those
invention
two
is
up.
a voting ring. It's like a mood ring, and it senses who you should vote for based on who you are as a person.
Sounds like the company that would make voting rings would have a lot of power.
Yeah.
No, it's power to the people.
Yeah.
That's their slogan.
And by people, we mean a very small group of
Yeah.
wealthy people.
Yeah,
Power to a person.
We only give it to billionaires. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
That creates the interesting paradox of it's sort of like reverse like a super PAC
Yeah.
where they okay, I'll keep going. Thank you. Where you have $1 billion company that throws all their money at an investor, at a politician to
Yeah.
get them in office. Whereas instead we give money to this company.
Yes.
And then they say, oh, okay, well, then you just go vote for this guy for us. So it benefits the company. They don't lose any money.
No, because it's not based on who the company wants to be voted in. It's based off what your mood wants to be voted in.
Oh, so it is
It's
a
a
mood
ring.
voting
It's a
ring.
ring. Yeah, it's like a mood voting ring.
So
Yeah.
it like
This is a company selling blue rings.
No, maybe you're angry. In your case, it'd be a red ring.
it depends on which state you're in.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it is a mood ring.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Republican.
You could could it have like a tube that goes from the ring up your arm into the side of your torso
For
and
heroin?
connects to your gut,
Oh yeah.
so it could like it could tell what your gut's thinking, you know?
Leland, co-host Leland.
Very invasive surgery for voting,
How
but
sweaty was my hand? Just
Really
now?
sweaty.
Really sweaty, right?
Or you could just here's an idea. Maybe the ring just goes in your belly button. You got to fucking do a whole pneumatic tube system from your finger up your arm through your brachial artery. I assume.
sounds like someone doesn't ever want to get married.
Yeah, sounds like you don't ever want to get married and you're someone.
if I'm getting married, wouldn't I want a free ring finger that isn't dedicated to voting? That's good
Hey,
for my
hey.
wife, maybe.
Hey, once you get married, you'll realize it's the same thing, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Leland's a 50-year-old uncle now. Yeah, this idea wasn't really fleshed out. I don't know if it's
That's what we do on this podcast,
right.
buddy.
Fleshing it
Yeah, so I don't know if it'd be based off mood or based off like your actions. So like you wear it for a year and it reads your actions. It's like, oh, you should vote for like Don Burgundy or whatever. Who's the politician?
Ron Burgundy.
Who's that?
That's the anchor from Anchorman.
Ah, fuck.
He plays the jazz flute.
You know, I've never seen
and
that
says,
movie.
Boulder Dash, I want a whiskey.
Whoa.
He's really awesome. He says a lot of goat shit.
Could it be a ring that also has like a big chamber on it that has one of those 8-ball things in it? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Where you're like, oh, magic 8 ball. Should I
Yeah.
vote for Joe Schmiggles?
Yeah.
And you look at it and it's like, he's not running.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just not a real
Schmiggles
guy.
hasn't
It's not a real person.
Schmiggles. It's leveling with you.
I'm glad he's not.
Yeah.
All right, that was one of mine. I got ones I'm more excited about though.
Good. Do you want me to do one of mine?
Yeah, sure.
Um,
Yo, Leland, could you put that one in the air fryer at 380 for 5 to 10 minutes and then plate it and send it my way?
yeah, it'll be a bit burnt by that time, but we'll try.
That's how I like
At
it.
what temperature for how many minutes?
350, 5 to 10 minutes.
So this is either one of two things. It's either individual bags for pairs of socks.
What?
So you have like a little mesh bag that you put a pair of socks in
Yeah.
to put in the laundry, so you won't lose track of those two socks.
Yeah.
Or it's handcuffs for the two socks to cuff them together.
I like the handcuffs.
It's great. That's
Yeah.
it's also a washing machine loudener as well.
Yeah,
Just
they
have a
are.
bunch of loose chains.
They are thick metal handcuffs.
I'd love if you went to a police precinct and you're like, why is it so loud in here? And they're just washing all their handcuffs and guns in the back.
It's laundry day. I'm sorry.
It's laundry day.
We
yeah.
got our batons in there.
like
all
it-
of our badges.
All their evidence,
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
drugs they've evidenced.
Oh man.
And also all their clothes and all their penises are hanging out.
nice, dude.
And I get to see.
Hey, aren't there women police officers though? Well, don't
Ethan,
forget
what
about that.
What about the
Oh.
women police officers?
Never mind. This idea is gross now.
So yeah, let's go with handcuffs then. It's like
Handcuffs is good.
handcuffs that cuff your two socks together, and you put it in.
Okay, Leland, let me ask, how many, because I wash like 20 socks at a time. You know how long that would take to handcuff each sock and to read it its Miranda rights?
Yeah, you gotta read it. It's rights.
Yep.
Also, some of them resist arrest, so you have to go catch them as they're running around your apartment.
You have the right to remain smelly.
Yeah. Catch me buying only white socks from now on.
Okay.
That's
Anything-
me only buying, yeah.
Anything you say can and will freak me the fuck out.
Yeah. Please don't talk.
Do the
Fuck
socks?
you, pig.
Do the socks have to go on through a probation period before they're
Yeah.
freed again?
Yeah.
Do you have a riff, Ethan? Sorry, that was rude.
It wasn't that late.
I know. It looks like you had something. I was
It wasn't
excited
that
for
late.
it.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really good idea, Leland. I will say it would extend the time it takes to do your laundry by like 6 hours.
Yeah, but you'd never lose a sock again.
I'm okay with losing socks. They're not very expensive.
That's good because at least if you lose one, you lose both of them.
No, I keep them and then I pair the two together.
I will say, you do have to get a third machine in the
Yeah.
laundromat because there's a washing machine, drying machine, And then there's the parole board machine that has to make sure the socks can get released back to you.
Yeah, they're rehabilitated.
And if they don't pass there, they have to go back through the whole cycle.
Yeah,
Sometimes the socks come out mismatched. It's like, oh, they found someone while they were locked up.
that's great. Yeah. You know that scene from Now You See Me?
Never seen it.
Where
Is that the Magic movie?
That's the Magic
I hated
movie.
that movie.
You've
I saw
seen
that.
it.
I hated that movie.
With the scene where Jesse Eisenberg's like, "Psych, now you're under arrest," and then the cop is in handcuffs.
No, I don't remember that. I never saw it.
Okay, cool. So it's an escape artist sock anyway. That fucking is
Just a Harry Houdini sock.
Yeah, we see a sock running out there, and you're like, "Wait a minute!" And then you're handcuffed to the sock, and you're like, "God, he's too good. He's earned his freedom."
Yeah, that's a great invention, Leland. Now let me ask you: is it safe for kids?
No, it can be choked on very easily.
Yeah. Kids shouldn't have handcuffs.
No. For many reasons.
Yeah.
That's the point of this podcast.
Hey, Mom, I ate my handcuffs.
Oh, did you shove your handcuffs up your nose
Up my
again?
nose, yeah. Just crammed in his one huge nostril.
And then it's connected to some other guy's arm.
Someone's sock. What are you kids wearing nowadays, right?
Every once in a while, you can see socks along the highway breaking up stones.
It's a chain gang of socks.
My sock was a white supremacist until I washed it with a pink sock, and then...
It was even more white supremacist.
No, it turned pink!
Oh, I see.
Red sock.
Fuck.
Go
Is that
Red
how it
Sox.
works? Yeah. Is that how it works?
Yeah, the red sock, the red dye gets off and it makes it pink.
I wish you would red dye.
That was the meanest thing I think he could have said based on what I said just prior.
So yeah, sock handcuffs, baby.
Yeah.
How about-
Ethan, you got a spicy invention?
I have a spicy invention. My invention, this one will come with some Broadway bullshit.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I'm just vaping.
I'm glad you took such a hard stance on Broadway bullshit earlier.
Yeah.
Only to be like, well, actually, I do have an invention that I have to sweeten up.
I was trying to Don Draper you and be like, let me. I'm not just selling you chocolate. I'm selling you a super fun time. And you're like,
trying
oh
to
wow,
Don
thanks,
Draper
Don.
us by having a...
It's a 2-in-1. That's great.
I'm not just selling you chocolate. I'm selling you cigarettes.
Cigarettes, and the cigarettes are a dream. And you're like, oh wow, that's fucking 3-in-1. I'll take whatever you're selling, Don. But this one is
He was trying to Don Draper us by I forgot the riff.
Great.
great. Good job.
Something about having a drinking problem.
No, and man, here's my invention. It's we just went through daylight savings time recently.
Yeah, I saved
Yep.
some daylight.
You did?
Yeah.
I think that we need to make up for all the daylight or I think we need to treat ourselves with all the daylight that we've saved.
Okay.
So I think we should do daylight frivolity time.
I don't know that word.
Frivolity, daylight irresponsible time.
Ooh.
Daylight spending time, I guess you could call it, but that's a little
yeah.
reductive. I think that we should have a time where you just go batshit with all the daylight that you've banked, and you're just like crashing roller coasters into shit. And it's like, fucking.
You're outside and you're like, it's 3 a.m. and I'm growing crops right now. I'm using all my daylight hours that I've saved.
Yeah. Nice. I've got them banked, dude.
Every 10 years we spend up, because what, it's once a year?
Yeah.
We save an hour every year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So every 10 years we spend our 10 hours worth of daylight.
You just
Yeah.
play all the outside games, but you play like a football game, baseball game, volleyball game.
Yeah. I'm playing all the outside games. Yeah. Or rather, I guess it works better as an abolition of the back end of daylight savings time, where you spring forward. I'm like, let's keep saving daylight until it's just dark 24 hours a day, and then in like 10 years, let's have a month of sunshine. You know what I'm saying?
I would get so stressed in that month. It just never goes dark.
Yeah,
You
just
go-
curtain sales go through the roof, blackout curtains. It's like, I need to sleep eventually.
That's good.
Blackout curtains. What are they? Me last Saturday?
Wow.
It's really brave of you to admit that.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
No, I'm sober.
That's even more
Can we
brave
cut
of you.
that blackout joke from the podcast? Can we cut that?
Daylight frivolity.
Not as much as we can cut your hours for daylight. Daylight savings. I would say that I wouldn't want to spend all my daylight savings because I'm saving it for retirement.
Yeah.
I want to have daylight when I'm older. I don't want to be like one of these old people who didn't plan and now
No
has to live
daylight.
in the dark for
So
the rest of
people
their
go,
life.
yeah.
I can't see. I didn't save any of my daylight.
Well,
I spent it all on penny candy.
and dirigibles. What is that? What is that one car? Duesenberg.
Duesenberg?
Yeah, it's an old car.
I
Sorry,
thought he made the
Duesenberg.
nuclear bomb.
Duesenberg.
Duesenberg.
I
Doofenshmirtz.
thought he made meth with Aaron Carter.
Can you imagine if some guy comes out of the nuclear explosion? He's like, "Who did this to us?" Oh, Doofenberg. I will find him.
Yeah.
This
I love
Doofenberg.
the image of someone coming out of a nuclear explosion.
Yeah. What the hell happened?
Where are my pants?
Where's all my stuff?
I got a sunlight based invention.
Hey,
great.
that's a good segue from the last invention. Hit it.
Wait, what should I do with my invention?
I want you to put it on a record and scratch it on my face.
Oh, all right. This is so here's the thing. Sorry, I'm Broadwaying it too much.
I want to do some of your invention.
What?
I want to fucking take your invention deep 450 feet to dead center, dude. I want to fucking smash that thing over the center field wall. Let's go Mets, baby. Let's hear this invention.
That's great.
Yeah.
I run out of energy throughout the day. By like 2 p.m. I'm gassed. I don't wake up till like noon most days, so it's a pretty short day. And so my invention, pretty simple, pretty straightforward, solar-powered hat. So it's
For your body?
for my body. So I wear the hat. It has some sort of tube or device connected to my veins, and it feeds me solar power.
Your tubes.
Wouldn't that be sick?
That doesn't transmit sunlight.
Yeah,
Tubes
it
don't
could-
carry sunlight.
It could, bro.
Of course they don't. What do you mean they could?
Good.
In what way?
So
man?
no, it doesn't transmit the sunlight. It's a solar power, so it takes the energy from the sun, and then puts the
Do
energy.
you know that wire for the wires?
It would be funny if we had like a rating system on this podcast of feasibility
Yes.
to not
That's
feasible
great.
at
It's
all.
feasible. Dude, batteries and the human heart are really similar. They both take DC voltage.
Okay, well, how about this? How about instead of a pacemaker,
Yeah.
it's a hat with a solar panel on it.
I don't know what a pacemaker
A
is.
pacemaker is a electrical device that goes into your heart,
Yeah.
and it'll restart your heart if you have like heart failure.
Oh.
For people with like risky hearts.
Yeah. Ooh.
So it
Yeah.
would be fun for someone with like a bad heart to just be walking around and be like, "Oh, I hope it's sunny out."
They can't have a heart
Yeah.
attack from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Mrs. Smith, I'm sorry it was overcast today. And
I told him not to go out on a rainy day.
That's great. That's like a Kirkland brand pacemaker.
yeah,
Oh, it runs on solar. Like, oh, that's
Yeah.
green. That's great. Yeah.
it's just a baseball cap with a big panel on the top of it that has
Yeah.
2 wires that connect to my nipples. That's all I need, baby.
They connect like car batteries.
yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, can you give me a jump? I'm about to die. Can you hook me up?
You see a man connected to a Ford F-150 by his 2 nipples.
Yeah.
Like, is that guy acting out a fetish? No, he's having a stroke.
No.
No,
actually.
don't flood it. That'll hurt me a lot.
Don't flood it.
What's wrong with that man? He's a veteran, honey. He's got a pacemaker. He needs to. He's got a piece of shrapnel in his chest. It's Iron Man. It's just Iron Man.
It's just Iron Man. What's
Yeah.
wrong with that man, sir? Oh, that's just Iron Man.
That's Iron Man, son.
When kids see superheroes, their first reaction must be, who is that fucking guy over there? Who's that big green monster over there?
Why haven't we killed that thing?
Children don't see hate. Yes, they do. If they saw the Hulk,
Yeah.
they would hate that guy.
Yeah, would this be a cool tattoo idea? Like a car battery on your chest and the plus and negative signs over each nipple. Do you think that would be funny?
Now I do.
Yeah. Sub-invention. Nipple
Like-
tape for positive and negative charges.
Yeah, like one's red and one's black.
Yeah.
Hey, what's
Tattooed.
black and red and on my fucking nipples? A newspaper? Do you guys know that riddle?
Yeah.
Black and white and red all over?
You didn't
Yeah,
say-
the
you didn't say
age-old
white.
classic.
Fuck.
He said black and red.
Shit.
What's black and white and red all over?
I like
I
your
got-
hat.
Colors.
I got another one. You want me to hit you with it?
Hey, Leland. For that invention, Could you chop it up, put it in a salad mixer, make sure it's nice and clean before it gets to me?
Oh yeah.
Dude,
I don't know if you want this one chopped up. It's a poop-based invention.
Ooh.
It's been a couple weeks since I had one.
Yeah.
You know when you clog the toilet, or you just flushed and you don't know if you clogged the toilet or not,
Yes.
and it's still like flushing a little bit, but you're like, would something go down this? Is it just water going down? I want to invent something to figure that out. I want a decoy poop that you can carry with you. It's not made of real poop. It's just like the shape of a poop and the color of a poop. But it has a string attached to it, sort of like that.
Like a quarter. On
Yeah, like a quarter in a vending machine where you can pull it out at the end.
That's awesome.
You'd have to clean that thing like crazy every
Psych.
time you used it.
Yeah,
Your
right.
toilet's just sitting there like, what the fuck?
Whistling, spinning your shit on a string.
And then a soda just comes out of the toilet.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, got him.
Only scoundrels use it.
It's like a prank kit. I love the idea of like a lazy prank kit.
Yeah.
Where it's like poop on a string. And you're like, all right.
Your doctor just gets your stool sample and it's got a string coming out of it
Yeah.
that leads out of the hospital.
Yeah.
Right as he's about to open it, it just
Yeah.
hurts.
Yeah.
Now I'll never know if I have a gastrointestinal disease.
You don't know if I have stomach cancer.
The
All
joke.
right.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Didn't you want to know?
You came here.
You came here. I didn't ask you to come
You
here.
don't have insurance. Paid $9,000 for to give you a colonoscopy.
Yeah, but the prank is priceless.
Yeah, yeah. But the look on your face, you thought my duty jumped out the cup.
Oh, dude, how awkward it would be just to see. Because it wouldn't be one pull. It'd be like little.
Sliding across the door.
Yeah.
You're just in the parking lot, like,
Dude,
waiting for the automatic doors to open so you can get at that last bit.
You know, some people put money on the ground
fuck
and like
me.
people chase the money.
Oh,
You do
dude.
that with this shit.
Yeah.
Someone trying to clean it off the street. The guy's like, I'm trying to clean shit right now.
Oh God!
shit, a
Can you
dog
imagine
trying
that?
to eat it. Ducks is trying to eat the poop.
There's already I assume there's already like a build up and have to like psych yourself up for cleaning human shit if that's your job. To imagine like you've already done that, you're like, I've accepted I gotta clean this, and
Yeah.
you're going to clean it and it bounces away from you.
Whoa.
Yo, that invention is made every time a dog eats floss. That
Yeah.
invention is made.
It really is. So what
Well,
I'm
that-
saying is back your dog up to the toilet
Yeah.
and put that little dog poop down there, make sure it goes down.
And then clean your fucking teeth out. You had spaghetti.
But another
there.
great thing is if the floss is long enough and some of it's hanging out of the dog's mouth, and then when it poops, the poop on the other end is you have a dog on a string now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
like
can
a
put it on
keychain.
your your Christmas tree.
Yeah, like
Where's
garland.
your hacked out?
Yeah, you can wear them like a handbag.
Okay.
You just sling them over your shoulder or a fanny pack.
You
Piece
can
of
tie a
floss.
parachute to the end of it and throw them out an airplane.
You know the old trope of homeless guys like putting the bundle on a stick and tossing it over their shoulder? They just pack their dog with canned beans.
Yeah.
Oh god.
A piece of floss threaded through your dog and a turd, and then tied together and worn as a fanny
Every
pack.
time your dog poops, you're like, nah, it's going back in you, buddy.
No, dog centipede. The dog centipede.
That's so funny.
That's great, dude. I'm picturing also the Chef Boyardee commercial where the can of soup rolls home. And
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
like your stool sample following.
A kid picked it out at a grocery store.
Yeah. But mom,
No, it's human shit.
absolutely not. Man, we never get to
We never get human
eat shit.
Ethan, do you have an invention you want to?
I have an
envelope
invention.
on it, put a stamp on it.
This is
send it to my grandmother. It's her birthday next week.
Congratulations. How old is she?
7
How old was she?
D.
It's pretty young for grandma. I have an invention. Does anyone want to tell me what to do with it? I like that. I think that's fun.
Oh,
What?
you just
You
did.
said
Yeah,
put
put
it
it
in
on
your
the
grandma's
envelope.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. My
Did we
invention.
all just disassociate for a moment?
Yeah, that's
It
okay.
felt like it.
Podcasting is equal parts strength and bravery.
For a second there, I thought you were like, I don't have an invention. Does someone want to tell me what to say for an invention? That's what I thought was going on. And I was like, what?
I would love to pitch one of your inventions on behalf of you in a minute.
Yeah, we'll do that for my last one. You'll pitch
Oh,
mine.
sure, yeah,
that's great.
But mine right now is it's sort of a 3 inventions become 1. I love like infomercial shit. I love all like the dumb classics that we can't live without now. The Snuggie, those like Gotham non-stick copper pans, and like
Made in New York.
the copper fit sleeve.
Yes, for quarterbacks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for QBs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, why would I buy 3 things when I could have one enormous copper fit Snuggie made out of brass?
It sounds like an ancient torture device.
yeah.
It sounds warm, is what I'm hearing.
Does it?
Yeah, of course.
I feel like brass gets cold in the winter, but that's just a feeling I have.
Yeah, but if you make it really hot, brass is only as cold as you make it, brother.
Whoa.
You can imagine something that encases you and gives you that like that
Like a suit of armor, but
Yeah.
it's also a blanket.
Yes, but it's a big sheet of brass,
God.
of hammered copper that food products do not stick to. Which, furthermore, it'll rest up your knees with copper ions before the big game. Because in this situation, you're Joe Montana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Snuggling
Does
would be
it
a
still have the
nightmare.
Snuggie armholes?
Yeah. You thread yourself through it.
I wouldn't say thread. I'd say you metal yourself through it.
Those aren't really opposites.
No, but see, Snuggies are made from thread, and this is like a metal Snuggie.
Oh, I see. I got your.
So,
your
can we
thought
cut?
process
Can we
there.
cut everything I've said from the podcast today?
And Matt, you're not imagining yourself sitting watching, I don't know, Game of Thrones, anybody? On the TV?
Watching who knows Rick and Morty, season 5.
Fuck, you could even be watching Fleabag if you're a girl.
You know that sound
Sorry.
that like sheet metal makes when you
Yeah.
move it? It's like whoa, 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 whoa. Just
Yep.
imagine that
Yeah.
as you
Yeah.
do anything. While you're
Yeah.
using this.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get my tea. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Your father's home. He's wearing his enormous hammered copper Snuggie.
Dude, washing it. You can wash it with your handcuffs and gun.
Yeah. Just rinsing out some guy with a hose. Rinsing out an entire mound of chainmail, sweat socks, and a huge sheet of copper that he wears like a blanket.
Hey, honey, why don't we go out and go to the park? It's pretty cold out, a little rainy, but I got my nice warm copper thing. I know they said there's a storm warning. But
Yeah. Oh, good thing I have my Obamacare pacemaker that runs on electricity. That runs on lightning strikes. That's cool. How about a nuclear pacemaker also?
Oh, there's a meltdown in my heart right now.
Yeah. Babe, please don't break up with me.
We got Chernobyl in between my lungs happening.
For the sake of the tri-state area, please don't punch me in the chest.
I like that. You gave
Thanks.
up on it. I liked it.
Please.
Try it again.
For the sake of the tri-state area, please don't punch me in the chest.
Would there be decorations or like decals on this, or is it just like a shiny copper?
Yeah, you could put flames on it. Yes, Leland.
Flames?
Yeah, Leland, you could put flames on it.
Yeah, can I put
Okay.
stickers?
Yeah, you could put stickers.
I was thinking more
They
Hello
won't stick.
Kitty.
They won't stick.
Wait, the stickers don't stick to copper?
No, dude, it's a non-stick pan.
Oh.
Nothing sticks to it. That's the whole vibe. That's the whole vibe of this creation.
Okay.
It's good. And what else is it? It's also a fruit ninja.
God.
Not the app. The like little blender. It's like, oh, what if a blender was small?
What do they throw fruit at?
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
the like cuffs of your.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming it's like a rigid. Your arms are just up like this because it is metal.
That's why you have to sleep every
Yeah.
night.
You wake up and your arms are just severely asleep.
Yeah.
Just like can't feel.
There's no blood.
There's no blood.
That's great, dude. All my joints feel very rested. How does a copper fit even work?
I don't know what a copper fit is.
You never heard of copper fit?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of it
You
either.
guys know copper fit?
I don't watch cable TV.
You guys don't watch cable TV at 3 in the morning because
No.
you've been eating Taco Bell and you can't sleep because your tummy hurts?
No.
No. What do
Taco
you-
Bell is the only thing consistently in my life that doesn't hurt my tummy.
Same. It never hurts my stomach.
This sucks.
Ethan, I have one more invention. Could you pitch it for me?
Yeah, man. I'll take it from here.
Okay, I'll just tell you the name, okay?
Yeah, I'll run it.
This is Charlie's invention pitched by Ethan Mead. It's called the nail-a-shoot.
Nail-a-shoot.
Fuck me. The nail-a-shoot?
Nailachute. I could tell you.
No, a lot of people have been asking about the nail-a-shoot
Sure.
lately, and
Yeah.
here's what I think it might be.
Yeah,
Is how often do we find ourselves in a plane? Anybody? Right here.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, somebody got a little, somebody got a little fresh and freaky up in the cockpit. This mother's going down.
Okay.
Everybody pull out a parachute. Parachute.
Sure.
Everybody get your parachutes out. We're missing a couple of parachutes. Never fucking fear, dude, because you, with your nail-a-shoots, plural, you have 10 of those little army men, those little green army men, fastened to the tips of your fingers.
Yeah.
And as you raise them above your head, you catch wind just as you would, and you descend like this.
Yeah.
Like you're doing sort of a Chuck Norris falling out of heaven sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's as funny as it's going to get. So thank you for giving me the opportunity.
That's pretty good. It's not the invention. Can I tell you?
Can I give my interpretation?
Leland can give his
for it?
interpretation of the nail-shoot.
For me, it sounds like someone who's like repairing shingles on a house
Okay.
that's already got people in it. So there's a danger of like going too far with the nail.
Yeah.
But they don't have a ladder. But they do have a plane. So they fly over the house and drop the nails. But if they drop them from a height without a parachute, it's going to go right through and into Timmy's head.
Yeah, sure.
So you have to have the parachute to give it enough.
These are both great.
So it's just
not
rests
it,
on
though.
Timmy's head.
No, it'll go.
He's like,
It'll
"Oh,
nail it to the
nail it."
roof like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's also solid, but can I
Oh,
say
I see.
say what it is?
Yes, please.
So when you clip your nails, the nails go flying all over your
Oh.
room, and I'm sick of that. So it's little parachutes you connect to your nails before you clip them, and then when you clip them, parachute pops up and you can see them going down, and you can collect your nails.
I love that.
And you-
Can they come with a road flare as
Yeah,
well?
yeah.
Just a little signal beacon.
Yeah.
That the army has to come and rescue him before
Yeah.
the Russians get him.
Yeah, if you're not careful, they can take you behind enemy lines.
Yeah. Yeah. Kiss him.
What?
What do they do behind enemy lines?
They don't kiss you.
Oh, shoot.
Is it
Nail
Signed up for
is it
war.
like an army parachute, like the round
Yes.
one that's white, or could it be one of those like fun,
Oh, yeah.
colorful ones?
Yeah, the
that
gym
they
class
like,
parachute.
They like do tricks as they're coming down.
They go through
got
a
a-
little hole in your wall.
Yeah, they got a little streamer coming back.
Yeah.
What about a nail squirrel suit? You know those like suits where they have like you pull your limbs out and it's got the wings. That but for your nails.
That's great. Yeah, two of them have to connect for it to work, so it's like teamwork.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Two of them have to connect to work a squirrel suit?
Well, in this case, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because we extend our arms, but nails are linear, so they don't have
Oh,
anything
sure.
to
So
extend.
they each have a tarp.
They each have a
I
yeah, and it
understand.
connects.
So you have to cut two nails in very quick succession.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, otherwise they'll
And then
plummet
they
to their
connect in
death.
the air.
Oh,
love
how
it.
about this for an invention? Multi-nail cutter.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's like a regular nail cutter, but there's 5 attachments to it, and you have to line all of your nails in the correct, or else you go hurt yourself.
But you're still gonna hurt yourself.
Oh, fuck.
I got 2 nails and 3 full fingers off with that one.
Yeah. I saved 8 whole seconds. Stealing myself.
And hey,
We're
in
gonna
those
take
8 seconds, I met my wife, so
Yeah, it's
I'm
true.
pretty happy
She was
about
in my
it.
apartment the whole time. I had no idea.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Yeah.
That's great.
I want to go talk to that girl, but I only have 16 seconds, and I have to cut my fingernails. Fellas, who among us?
Leland, you got a problem?
I don't know if I do. Do you?
Yeah. How are we on time?
We're doing great. I think it's we could do a problem and then wrap up.
All right, I got a problem. I can't remember my dreams, and I've had some crazy ones
So,
recently.
before you get into it,
He's been on before. He's hosted. He's a host.
but in case anyone hasn't listened before, this is the
yeah.
segment where we go over a problem and try and invent something for that problem on the fly.
Can't remember dreams.
You
Fun
can't remember
segment.
your dreams?
I want to. I remember tidbits of them, just tidbits.
Your
but
night dreams or your, like,
night dreams.
Your aspirations?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Why did
You
I come
wake
to
up
New
and you're
York?
like,
What am I doing here?
Yeah. There's already an invention fast called Broadway.
No, not when you're around. Yeah, I want to remember my dream because I've had some wacky, crazy, whoa ones recently. What's going on? And then I wake up and I remember like a bug was involved. Not much else.
I can think of literally 3 inventions off the top of my
Okay,
brain.
I got one.
Can't.
Yeah, it's good. Of course I can.
What about like a device that connects to your genitals and
Okay.
also has a pile of snow right next to your bed?
Okay.
So when you have the dream,
Yeah.
you're peeing and the device is like making art out of your pee in the snow of the dream. It's like a still frame of whatever was going on in that dream. So when you wake up and you're looking like, oh, of course, bat aliens. That's what I was dreaming
That's
about.
awesome. That's great. Yeah.
What? There's so many avenues you have to go down to make that work. It could be
mean-
so much. It could be like a pen connected to your penis or something.
It could just be a pen.
No, because
It
the
could just
pen's
be a pen.
no, because the pen's not connected to your body. This has to be something
your
that's
body.
like,
It's not touching your penis. So how is it gonna?
but it is. It's a thing you put on your penis.
Yeah.
That's
Pen
like,
is a thing
Put
you
it
put
on
on your
my
penis
penis.
to have time.
I mean, if you're fucking Clinton, you do. You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean? Yo, Leland, what does that mean?
Put him in a coffin. Put the pen in the coffin.
Triple H style.
Yeah.
So that would be fun. You just
Yeah.
I
Ethan, you said you had 3 inventions.
I would take. I could do 3 inventions.
Okay.
My first one was this is a silly one. It's a night pen. It's a pen that works at nighttime, so you can write down your fucking dreams. I don't know why.
Well,
you
But
I'm
you have
asleep.
to fucking wake up for that.
Okay, it's
Well, what about your penis that's on there already? You know,
why do you need a?
you
pen?
don't need to wake up to pee.
Why do you need
Yes.
a pen? Next one is I'm taking an inception route because it's like, why do you need to remember your dreams if you already know what they're going to be about? So it's more of a service where you hire a man to whisper, your teeth are falling out. Your teeth are falling out.
Just to direct my dreams.
Yeah, while you're asleep, he's staring at you and telling you what you're dreaming about and then influencing your mind. And then you wake up and we're like, oh, what did I dream about? It's like, oh, I made you go insane in a pit of endless hallways. And you're like, oh, cool, great. Well,
A pit of endless hallways.
yeah. So even if you get out of the hallways, you're like, oh, fuck.
It's still a pit.
Hey, great. Yeah. That's
What's your
good.
third?
It's if you're a girl, it's a device that
the
attaches
same
to your
thing, bro.
vagina.
Yep.
Fuck you.
I was gonna say it's also a guy with.
And then a fourth one, it's a bunch of fucking printer ink that you jam in your ear, and then you sleep on your side, and then while you're dreaming, it goes, and it inkjets fucking a drawing of your dream out of the other side of your ear.
That's great. We just had to get you angry to say a great
Yes,
thing.
I'm a genius. I'm really fucking funny when I'm not afraid.
But what would it print on? Some snow, or what are we talking about here?
And where's your penis in all this?
All right, that's great. Ethan, thank you. Ethan Mead, thank you so
Ethan
much for
Mead,
being
baby.
Ethan
on.
Mead, thanks for being on, buddy. It was a fun ep.
We have
do
two
have
So
one
good.
more segment left.
2 more segments.
2 more
Well, do you consider plugs a segment?
Every damn day of my life.
Okay, so we have 2 segments, one of them being plugs. But
right.
the segment before
3
that,
if you count saying goodbye.
4 if you count another.
turning off the
podcast.
recorder.
Not funny.
This next segment was invented by Mia Faith Hammond.
Ethan.
And we hated it at first, but now we love it. You have to give each one of us a sincere compliment,
Oh, of course.
knowing you will not receive one in return.
Yeah.
Couple caveats.
Yeah.
You cannot compliment my apartment in my compliment,
Okay.
and Charlie's compliment has to be good. It cannot be a backhanded
That's right.
compliment.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
So I
Start
can
with whoever.
so I can compliment Charlie's apartment and give you a
Hi, I've been
backhanded one.
done before.
Yeah. As the third host of the podcast, yeah, you can do that, you hack.
Yeah, you hack. You hack.
Getting a phone call.
Are you phoning a friend for these
No,
compliments?
I'm phoning a fucking friend. I'm just gonna do the fucking compliments, Charlie. I think that you're really handling the obvious. Fuck, I was gonna backhand it literally.
That's why we came up with these caveats.
It's great. It's good.
What was it gonna be? I'll take it.
No, I'm gonna give you a real one. Charlie, you make me laugh so hard when we hang out. I love how silly you make me, and I really just like hanging out with you, Charlie. And Leland, Damn, I wish that we got that baseball game together. It was really fun to see you in Texas. You were a really welcome and warm presence in a foreign nation. So it was really, in a desert.
You're
yeah.
in Texas, Russia?
Yeah, I mean, foreign
Oh, now
nation.
you need
if,
me to be supportive.
foreign nation. If Texas had their way, you know what I'm saying? They
You
wanna
know what
get
I'm
outta
saying?
here.
All right. Those
Great.
are those are compliments. Hey, he said words.
That was it.
Technically, he said words.
What do you mean technically?
You said words.
Yeah, we cannot say thank you
You don't have to say thank
or
you.
words of appreciation, so we just have to state what happened.
Oh yes, you did say.
Yeah,
did.
you
I guess
said words to
Yeah, but
us.
technically isn't even really fair because I did say words.
Technically, though.
Yeah, technically.
I mean, it depends on who you'd ask, and they'd say words too.
Yeah.
I'm going to invent my own podcast. It's about titties.
Welcome back to the Titty Cast. Why don't you give me a moment of you seeing titties?
It's an hour of one picture of just breasts.
Oh God!
And I'm playing Down Bad to the Bone.
And then at the end of every episode, they're like, "But also, here's instructions for checking for breast cancer because that's a real big problem these days,
Yeah.
and we need to take care of it."
Yeah, taxes, write them off.
Ethan, where can the people find you?
Yeah.
You can find me on TikTok at El Jokerini. Still got to change that. Instagram at Ethan Mead. I'm Pinup Boys comedy show. Last Sunday of this November. Follow Pinup Boys on Instagram.
Nice.
And fucking Deception Stones. Buy Deception Stones. Pop up Thursday and Friday. Follow us on Instagram. Thank you.
I am at Leland Comedy on all the social medias.
Hey, follow me on. I always do my Ethan voice.
Hello.
Hello. Follow me on Instagram, Charlie V Dawson. If you like my voice or don't like it, want to tell me. Either way, hit me with a follow. Follow Idiots Catalog on Instagram and Twitter at Idiots Catalog and TikTok. Follow us on TikTok. We post clips all the time. They're great. Send us an email at theidiotscatalog@gmail.com. Give us some invention ideas. Tell us some compliments. You will not be getting one in return. And yeah, thank you so much for listening.
Also, watch us on YouTube.
Oh yes, watch us
We
on
post
YouTube.
full episodes a week after we post them on audio.
Yeah. And as we say,
To finish
end
every episode. Hey.
What
were
They
gonna
do
if we throw up? Hey, what were they gonna do if we throw up?
Fucking
Thank you.
the tense doesn't even make any sense.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for listening.